This video is directed to the man they call Ned Nwoko, the husband to Regina Daniels, or ex-husband to Regina Daniels. Okay, I want to speak to you because our people say, let's just assume there's nothing like social media. Who and who would have settled your case with Regina Daniels? Why was social media the first place you ran to? And I want to ask you this question. Do you remember what happened when the news came about you getting married to Regina Daniels? A whole lot of Nigerians dragged this little girl. They dragged her mother. It got to a point, there is one actress they call St. George. St. George came out and called you an evil man. And she even said, look at him with that his tiny third leg. She said a whole lot of things out of anger. Do you think that all those people hated Regina Daniels? None of them hate Regina. But Regina is that young girl that grew before us. Our young star. We watched her grow. And everybody wished the best to her. And when they saw you around her, they knew too well you're not the best. And you have proven to the world that you are not the best. Because if you are the best and that good husband that cares, the last place you will come to disgrace this girl is the same social media. People dragged her, disgraced her because of you. Will be the last place you will ever come in order to disgrace this young girl. But because you are a very selfish human being. Why did I say you are a selfish human being? You are not treating this girl like a wife, but you are treating her like a child. Which is not right. Coming to social media to expose her nakedness to the whole world, to expose her vulnerability to the whole world, simply means that Nigerians were right. They expected this girl to marry the best. They wish for Nigerians, because of her beauty, because of everything we look at that this girl have made us happy over the years. Everybody wanted the best for her. Not a man that is married to more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women. And every one of us is aware that any man that has more than 1, 2 does not love women and does not have respect for women. Because if you love a woman, the last thing you can ever do to her is to hurt her by bringing in another woman. You will never even feel proud to sleep with another woman because of your love for this woman. And believe you me, even a man, when a man finds that a fellow man goes closer to his wife, a lot of them buys the woman. Because they feel jealous about it. They feel that this woman belongs to me. They feel like this woman I love, I don't want anybody around her. But any man that will have this mind of accumulating women, treating them, having them like a furniture, does not have respect for a woman. Coupled with your years gap with this young girl, the only thing you were hammering on, drug, this one, every time. And a whole lot of people are now asking, how come this young girl, we all know all these years, why as soon as she got married, what is the trigger? What pushed her into using all this substance? That's the question people need to be asking. What made her, what pushed her into taking this substance? And Oga, I want to tell you this. The girl acknowledged, yes, she's into a substance. And according to her, she said you introduced her to that, allegedly. So, and she felt that she's not comfortable around you taking her to a rehab. I know maybe there are some people, especially narcissists. They believe if I don't have you, nobody else. If I don't have you, I can go as well and destroy you. You know this girl is an actress. And her personality matters a lot. And the only thing you are going after is her personality. She is an addict. She is an addict. You went as far as the hospital said they did not release her lab test to social media. And the woman they call Kemi told us that you showed her the girl's lab test. You are the only one that have access to this lab test. And you showed it to Kemi Olulayo. How did this lab test find its way to social media? How come you're the one coming to tell us, yes, the hospital did not proceed, but the lab result is real? Why are you bent on doing this to this young girl? Oga, this girl says she's not comfortable around you for her rehab. She says she doesn't want to marry you anymore. Can you respect her wish? I know she's a small girl. I know that the possibility of coming back to you tomorrow is there because of her kids. She might come back because of her kids. Because men looking at her, she's slimming down drastically every day. That is a mother who is missing her children. It is a woman who have not seen, touch her children for days. That is why she's slimming down. So the possibility of her coming back because of her kids are there. I want to tell you, you are an elder. You are a man who is in his 60s or late 60s to early 70s. Kuforo Meko Braha Ibonekuya. As you're quarreling with somebody, create a room for peace. And I want to remind you that this girl did not even want to throw you under the bus. When they say that, when you first of all came out and told the whole world that she's into draw, the girl said, and I quote, "Nobody knows us better than we." This is the voice of a woman who do not want to throw the man under the bus. Who is the voice of a woman creating room for reconciliation. Nobody knows us better than we. She doesn't want to expose what she knows about you. But you are pushing her. And let me tell you, I want you to look at that from this angle of, I am an old man. This is a small girl. The same way she accepted you because of money. Now she needs freedom. She doesn't want money again. Now she wants to roll with her age mate. If you read what she wrote, there is a place she said, I still have so many years ahead of me. But your time is almost done. Is she saying the truth? Yes. She noticed now that money is not all. I want you to look at her as a small girl that just made a mistake. Free her. Don't destroy her. Let her go. Because one of the worst things that can happen to any man or to a woman is to live with somebody who doesn't love them. Any man or any woman who doesn't love you don't care about you. They can easily buy you. Because everything about you reminds them of the mistake they made. So, Ned, can you please stop all this thing in them? It is a very shameful act that the same man who she took bullet for came to social media to disgrace her. All for nothing. For nothing. Eh? Anyway, what do I know? My name still remains open blog. Ibo mulonze mukenoza. Ikenegi kene mwana malagi fesigeniga. Dikechi neke ada guago. Guys, do bear with me. I've not been feeling well. I've been under the weather. You can see some blisters on my lips here. Alright. And you can see, mini baptizing me. I love every one of you. And may the good Lord bless you all. Bye. I remain blessed.
Just between the 10th or 11th, 10th, 12th, 13th. This place, I don't know, why do you choose this place, by the way? Is it where you normally get? Yes. Wow. But do you know that Regina also chose here for you to get it? Yes. They took this place for 4 days, and it was 4 days of partying for them. It was 4 days of drinking and smoking and all that goes with it. I can tell you that, not me. Okay? Because we have the evidence. You know, as a lawyer, I don't say things that I don't know. I work with evidence. You understand? I have evidence, and I'm since I've got both of you, I say, okay? When you talk to somebody like me, you know you're not talking to a normal person, yes? I'm not a normal person. Don't think I'm normal like you, if you know what I mean. Because I have a level, I have a standard. You understand it? Yes. So I don't talk anyhow. The fact that they were here between the 9th, when they checked into the 13th or so, and they had drinks and drugs, is documented. Documented. And we have written police statements to that effect. The fact that they also had fights with the owners of this hotel and guests in this hotel is also documented. When you were there, even with you, may God bless you. Have I met you before? Please tell them, have I met you before? In one of those days, Regina called me and said that he blocked the two gates. And that I should call the police commissioner to make sure that nobody leaves the hotel. I said, for what? I don't tell me to do that for what? He said that her doctor came to see her and somebody, the husband slapped her and that because of that, that she didn't want anybody to leave the hotel or go inside the hotel. You say, you can't do that. You cannot do that. It's only in Nigeria you get somebody with a worked up mind that will think they can just come to the hotel and block the hotel. Maybe some of you will do it. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I told her I couldn't. That she told me that they used some of my cars. She had about 6 cars. Yes, she had 6 cars. Especially, what? 2 branded cars. Well, I'm just saying that she used the cars to block the entrance to the hotel. So I told her to make sure. But of course, she didn't do it until the police became involved. She didn't remove. I mean, they blocked it for hours. Over how many hours? 1, 2 hours. Yes. Look at me, tell you, one time I'm like, I'm not saying things to please you, and I wouldn't say anything to, I don't know, yes, I know some of the faces here, because some of you are, I know you, yes? I've asked you before. You are somebody that I know, yes? Who else knows me here? I mean, one-on-one, but I've seen. Yes, you are from SAGA. That's what you know me. Yes, who are cousin? Yes, the new two. Yes. Who else? Who else? You? Yeah, don't make side comments because I don't need to be here, but I'm here. I'm here to talk about life and respect. But we should title today's meeting as life and respect. So the police became involved, and some of them were arrested. Regina's brothers and sisters were also arrested. Her friend Fina was also arrested. What's it? Why am I? You know, I told you about interlude. Isn't it? So that's an interlude, just to understand why you brought me to the same place. Why did you bring me to the same place? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are here now. But do you understand why I had to talk about it?
Hey. Epa Chinedu is in pain. Oh. Senator Chinedu is in serious pains. This man don't begin to carry Regina from one platform to another. They discuss her. They tell people things about Regina. When I told you people that this man, Epa Chinedu, is a narcissist, he has the traits written all over him. They are so obvious. You people were telling me, hey, Naomi, the way you used to support Regina, make una come see Epa. Epa carry the mother of his children, come out for his house, come out for their community, come out for their family. Go they discuss Regina for K Hackers Club, where children for gather. Make una hear am.
Just between the 10th or 11th, 10th, 12th, 13th. This place, I don't know, why do you choose this place, by the way? Is it where you normally meet? Yes. Wow. But do you know that Regina also chose here for you for a decade? Yes. They took this place for 4 days, and it was 4 days of partying for them. It was 4 days of drinking and smoking and all that goes with it. I can tell you that. Quote me. Okay? Because we have the evidence. You know, as a lawyer, I don't say things that I don't know. I work with evidence. You understand? We have evidence, and I'm good. Since I've got full of you, I say, okay? When you talk to somebody like me, you know you're not talking to a normal person, yes? I'm not a normal person. Don't think I'm normal like you. If you know what I mean. Because I have a level, I have a standard. You understand it? So I don't talk anyhow. The fact that they were here between the 9th, that they checked into the 13th or so, and they had drinks and drugs, is documented. Documented. And we have written police statements to that effect. The fact that they also had fights with the owners of this hotel and guests in this hotel is also documented. You were there, even with you. May God bless you. Have I met you before? Please tell them, have I met you before? In one of those days, Regina called me and said that he blocked the two gates. And that I should call the police commissioner to make sure that nobody leaves the hotel. I said, for what? Don't tell me to do that, for what? He said that her doctor came to see her, and somebody, the husband slapped her, and that because of that, that she didn't want anybody to leave the hotel or go inside the hotel. He said, you can't do that. You cannot do that. It's only in Nigeria you get somebody with warped up mind that would think they could just come to the hotel and block the hotel. Maybe some of you would do it. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I told her I couldn't. That she told me that they used some of her cars. She had about 6 cars. Yes, she had 6 cars. Especially, right?
2 branded cars.
Well, I'm just saying that she used the cars to block the entrance to the hotel. So I told her to make sure. But of course, she didn't do it until the police became involved. She didn't remove. I mean, they blocked it for hours. Over how many hours?
Over 2 hours.
Yes.
Now, the question I want to ask Epachi Neduna is, this information you just divulge to this youth sitting down there, how does it add to their life? No, wait, this information where you don't give now, Regina hired this place of 4 days, it was 4 days of alcohol, drugs, why are you telling them? You are telling them now because you feel like those people that are sitting down there, they're not the smoke. Some of those girls where they see, so the ones that don't marry for inside, their husband na addict smoker. Some of those guys where they sit down for there, so they are doing worse than what you think Regina is doing. You see the reason why I said they should suspend you so that you can go and sort out your family problem. A pal like you could not sort out his family problem anymore. Instead, you are not taking it from platform to platform. You don't try to rubbish Regina finish because you see say people still stand by her gidigba. Say okay, this guy say no they do again, leave her alone. Now Hackers Club, now you can't carry her go because you think those people you are telling Regina's life history now, you think they are perfect. You think me, Naomi, that is discussing you people on the media, you think my life is perfect, huh? You think my life does not have there's nothing bad about my life. How do you people call such a person? You know, they really thought say the age of Methuselah has nothing to do with the wisdom of Solomon. I cannot imagine a young girl like me say I get marital issue or relationship issue. I go come carry and go club. Go they discuss am for the year. So family, no fit, you no fit discuss am for family. Community, the elders and where they did the day where you marry Regina, the matter don't pass them, no fit discuss am there. You not took it straight to Hackers Club, a social club where they discuss trending things. You didn't go there to discuss the insecurity that is plaguing our nation right now. You didn't discuss how to move Nigeria forward. You didn't go there to discuss how youth should be employed, the things they should do, how to go into different businesses so that they can make it big. You went there to go and discuss a little baby that you married. Okay, after telling them now, you wanted them to clap for you. You are lucky that someone like me wasn't sitting there. The first question when I for ask you be say, wetin make you go leave your generation women go marry baby? Why are you expecting a baby to be behaving like a woman from generation S? Why are you expecting that? Why didn't you marry Mama Regina's age mate if you needed a woman from your village? Because you said you wanted a woman from your village, your family, they were pressuring you. That was why you married Regina. Why didn't you marry Mama Regina? Is there no other woman from your village that is matured to behave the way you want her to behave? This pain is it not too much for you, Epa? Because a little girl says she's no longer interested. That's why you now want to slander her. Oga, let me tell you something. No matter what you say about Regina, Regina is who she is. If you like, tell her, I thank God say you not tell her say she go sleep with another man. The only drug you say she dey take, Abi, it's okay, we don't hear. No be Regina start they take drugs. People they take drugs on a steady. At least Regina, they even they take her, oh, she still they feel they do things, she still they act, she still they influence, she still they take care of children, she still feel they knock you back. It get people where be say colos don't scatter their life to the point say they don't know what they do again. So please, I think you should rest. This is not good. A senator, instead of you to be discussing important issues that when you are discussing a little child that you married, you are so shameless, Mr. Man. You are so shameless. This is what we are expecting from Regina, a little girl, but she's not acting more matured than you. Yesterday, you posted one nonsense on your Instagram story. People were insulting you. Today again, at Hackers Club. Regina, okay, if you can't talk about this one now, people will come hate Regina. They're not going to watch Regina movie. You don't even know you are giving Regina free publicity. If I may be Regina now, I will not just be acting, I go enter content creation. This publicity where they give me so, I go use and make money. After all, she has millions of followers both on Facebook and on Instagram and on TikTok. She will make money. She will, if not me, you see this thing where they do so, all this thing where they label me as drug. I go use an art movie. I go use an art movie, carry actors, A-list, make the art for me. I go make money for inside the matter. Now small pikin, I don't know whether she not give the advisor. Just they disgrace yourself up and down. Smally say you know they do again. May you go for another toto marry. You say you won't buy yourself good. This is just disgusting, you know. You go to discuss Regina with all that small people for there. because you think say their life perfect. After telling them that they will not be frowning at Regina, you are lying, you are deceiving yourself. It's yourself you are disgracing, not Regina. Can you imagine? And so narcissists they do, if you leave them, you have successfully bruised their ego. Wetin they pay this a part for body now be say, wetin another woman never fit do to am before, Regina do am to am. Now wetin they, now so narcissists, we campaign them. They like maybe say now they go leave you, may you not leave them.